talked about all the things that you did and the way you wanted to do them. But when you look back at your career, on the court, off the court, practice, is there anything that you look back and regret?
Nothing.
Zero.
Not one thing. Not one thing. Not one thing. Like, just like I said earlier, it's easy to say, well, I wish I would have did it this way. Or I wish I would. I can't go back. I can't rewind it back and do it all over again. And I'm happy with the way I've done it because it taught me a lot. You know, just like you talk about the practice situation, you said on the documentary what it was really about. And I'm not gonna explain the whole situation, but it wasn't just about that I didn't like practice or didn't care about practice or anything like that. If I could go back and do it all over again, I wouldn't have never did the interview. But as far as how I expressed practice over and over again, I wouldn't take that back because obviously if that soundbite is always going to be, because it's great for the media, it's great for the fans, you know, they love it. But they had no idea that my best friend had just got killed. They had no idea that the press conference wasn't about practice. The press conference was about me not being traded from Philadelphia. That's what I thought I was sitting down at the podium to talk about. But everybody talked about that. But you never heard anything about the reason that I was upset and the reason what the press conference was about. But to answer your question, no, I don't regret anything. You know what I mean? If I could take back all the mistakes that I made, like I said, throughout my career, I would have had a perfect career. I wouldn't have missed no shots. I would have I wouldn't have made no turnovers. I would have went right instead of going left when I supposed to. I mean, everything. I would have got on 76 at 4 o'clock instead of getting on 76 at 5. I mean, I can't take back. I can't take any of it back. So I don't regret it. And you got to understand, I don't regret it because, like I said before, it was a blessing for him to even get me here, get me to this point to where I can retire. It was a blessing just to play one NBA basketball game, to play 2. But I've won scoring titles, MVPs. I mean, first team All-NBA. I've done a lot in this league. Been 160 pounds soaking wet, coming from Newport News, Virginia. I mean, what more can you ask for? And my family is taken care of for the rest of their life. I mean, what do you mean regrets? I don't have none.